Consistency is the foundation of every success story in every field. Period. I want you to think about something that you can say, I have achieved success. Was it getting an A on an exam? Was it losing 100 pounds? Was it getting a nice house? Now think about what you did to reach that success. If you were getting an A on an exam, you probably showed up to school consistently. You probably did homework consistently. And you probably studied consistently. If you were doing these things consistently, you were probably one of those kids who got A's, especially a lot of A's. If you lost 100 pounds, were you consistent with your diet and your workout plan? I'll tell you, yes, you probably were. If you were getting a nice house, what did you have to do to be consistent with that? You probably had to consistently get paid. You probably had a realtor who was consistently putting in offers and contacting the owner of that current house that you want and following up with them consistently, because they probably didn't just say, hey, we want this house in an email and that's it. No, they probably kept reaching out to them and being consistent about it until they got you that house. Now think about what you tried to get success in, but you didn't. The only thing I have to ask is, did you stop working towards that success? Are you currently working towards reaching success with that? I don't want any excuses. You don't come up with any excuses as to why you stopped. Only answer this. Did you stop? You see, after I was able to lose 110 pounds, I learned so many important life lessons. And one of them was the power of consistency. By being consistent, you will reach success, guaranteed. It is just a matter of when. So let's jump into it. Here are 3 things that you need to know so that you can be consistent and be successful and have whatever you want. The first thing is to find your why. Write down why you want to succeed. If you want to lose 100 pounds, write down why you want to lose 100 pounds. You don't need willpower to lose 100 pounds. You need to understand why you want to lose the weight. Now, this why has to fuel your emotions. If you say, oh, I want to be rich because I want this Lamborghini, unless that is actually fueling your fire to get through all the hard times when you start your journey to become successful and get that Lamborghini, if that why is not strong enough to help you get through those hard times, then your why is not on point. Your why is not correct. You need a different why as to why you actually want to have success in whatever you want to have success with. So if you've seen any of my other videos, then you understand the power of setting a goal and writing it down. So I'm not even gonna get into that. So write your why next to your goal. So you have the target and you have why you are going for your target. So you have 2 of these things written down. The second thing we need to do is track. You need to have a written, not a mental, a written sheet for tracking everything that you do so that you can analyze the information, and this will help motivate you. So just real quick on a piece of paper, write down days 1 through 30. This could be just a 30-day tracking sheet, 1 through 30, and then the different things you need to do every single day in order to get one step closer to your success. Post this up somewhere, check off everything that you did that was being consistent. Let's say it's losing weight, eating your diet properly, working out properly, fasting properly, not cheating. Write all these things down on a piece of paper with days 1 through 30. At the end of every night, check off everything you did. After 7, 10, 15, 20 days, you're going to see, I was not consistent this day, this day, this day, this day, this day, or I was consistent all these days, and that's going to motivate you to say, wow, I haven't been doing anything. I need to get on top of my stuff today. Or it's going to help motivate you by saying, wow, I've been so consistent, why stop now? So this is really, really important. I cannot stress the importance of the first 2 things. Let's jump into the third one. The very last thing we need to do, which is something that I personally have an issue with, I have a problem with. I'm not saying like I have a problem with it, but I have to work on this myself, which is celebration. You need to celebrate the small victories or else your blade is going to get dull. And I've written down right here that we need to celebrate the small things, the small victories, the small milestones, because that helps sharpen our blade. If you do not celebrate, and I don't do this because I'm a perfectionist and I don't really celebrate until I've hit like my ultimate goal, you are going to get burned out. If you keep on getting smacked in the face, you failure, 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 and you don't celebrate what you have achieved so far, all you're gonna see is your failures. And this is something I personally struggle with because all I see are the things that I've failed with and the things I haven't yet accomplished. And I don't really take a second to look back on the things of, wow, I've lost 100 pounds, you know? Oh, I don't have the physique that I want. I don't have the body that I want. I have lost 100 pounds, so I'm grateful for that. Oh, I haven't quite lost 100 pounds, but I've lost 20 pounds, okay? You have to celebrate the small things, you know? Maybe go out and have a little cheat meal or something. Like, celebrate, be thankful for what you have accomplished. And that too is gonna motivate you and keep the blade strong, keep the blade sharp, because the last thing you wanna do is get burned out and think that you're getting nowhere when you actually are getting somewhere. Just be grateful that you, one, even realize that you have an opportunity to create success in whatever you want. You have that dream, you have an opportunity, you have the means of reaching that dream. That alone you should be thankful for. And then be thankful for taking action to reach your dreams, to reach your success, to reach your goals. So many people don't even realize they have dreams and goals. Out of those people that do, they don't take action on it. So if you're taking action on it, even if you're failing all the time, if you're taking action, you are better off than 90% of the people out there. And then of course, be thankful for making improvement. If you are not only realizing your dream, taking action, but you're also improving, even if it's just a little bit of improvement. If you're improving even just a little bit, that still is improvement. And that is something, and you can tell that because you're making the improvement, it is possible to reach that goal. And if you're making improvement, you need to be thankful for that. Do these 3 things and you will be successful, I promise you. Like I said, it is simple, but it's not easy, okay? It's a very simple process, but if you can do this every day, you're gonna get punched in the face. You're gonna get fail. But as long as you can keep getting up and learning, being consistent, it is inevitable. It's not a matter of will I get this, it's a matter of when will I get this. As long as you are finding yourself waking up every single day and doing what it takes, by the time you go to sleep, it doesn't matter what you have or haven't done. It doesn't matter if you made progress that day or not. It doesn't matter, because when you go to sleep, you can tell yourself, I was consistent today. And that alone has so many big keys to it, that has so much success in it alone. Let's say you want to lose weight and you go into the gym, but you don't do anything except eat dinner there. You were consistent with going to the gym because you're programming your mind to be there at the gym, which in the long term is going to play off such a huge benefit. It doesn't matter exactly how much improvement you've made one day or not, as long as you are doing what it takes, that's all that matters. As always, I freaking hope that you guys took something away from this video. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up on the video before you take off. And if you're not subscribed, I highly encourage you to subscribe, because I love you. As always, have a great rest of your day. I love you guys. Peace.